What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more garbage. We're going back to their 1995 self-titled debut album, as Luca has a nice big stretch. And we're up to My Lover's Box. I'm curious. Obviously, there's a more comedic and, let's say, late-night reading, which unavoidably, especially because there are people on my channel who love joking about such things, I unavoidably read that into it, but at the same time, it could be a keepsake, it could be box in a more conceptual sense, like a protective area, shielded from the outside world, which perhaps, a relationship could provide, but ultimately, I don't know whether to take it more literally or more figuratively, and even in either of those cases, what it might mean, what it might suggest. So let's just listen to Shirley and the rest describe it sonically and vocally. This is Garbage. The track is My Lover's Box, and it's from the 1995 self-titled album. Stripped down verses. Between these walls, big stretch. by the end. But yeah, that was crazy the way the tension rose. So yeah, it's interesting. It sounds like, the main part of the chorus, as far as I could tell, is um, what was the like send me an angel, which it made me think of the '80s track, which I'm blanking in the moment. Who does that track? Nevertheless, it made me think of that you want a little bit of heaven, but she wasn't just saying I want a little bit of heaven. I want to feel a little bit of heaven. So that's an interesting, visceral expression, and the idea that you want an angel to feel a little bit of heaven sounds, physical, but then like you're never gonna get to heaven or something like that. So it seemed an immediate like, well, it's not gonna happen, or maybe it's not gonna happen for you. So I don't know exactly the twist of the chorus, but yeah, sonically I found it very engaging. That main like soaring guitar line, and then there was that like more strained kind of like mangled sound in a couple of the sections. So yeah, interesting one sonically. And as I said, the verses were much more stripped down relative to the chorus. So I enjoyed the sort of dichotomous balance of that. So interested to hear what people had to say about the themes on this one, because again, it seemed like it was running one way with her sentiment, and then the last line seems to scale it back, or at least turn in a different direction. So not quite sure what to make of it, but did enjoy the sonics and did enjoy her voice. As I was saying, right as it was leading into that tension building crescendo at the end, her voice became very immersive. It felt like we were inside this almost like claustrophobic space, with her voice becoming very like resonant. So yeah, interesting. And there was that line about being between walls, which prisons and maybe other buildings can be described as boxes if they're very they're not open, and they don't show the outside world. So I suppose there could be some metaphor at play there too. But yeah, curious to hear what people have to say. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.